Killface. Hey, strawberries. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Foodie. Hey, Breeza. She's doing okay. Smoking less, too. We did not go to Schnitzel's, no. We ordered Philos. We ordered Philos, and I got the Lucanico. Yep, the Greek sausage. We didn't go out. I went over to her place. So I went over to her place and we just ordered out. Good for mental to get out of the house sometimes. Meh. Yeah, she had a couple tasks she wants me to do. Couple small things that she needed me to do. Main thing, so was it last night or Saturday? Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night. I got a text from her. I had mentioned this on the stream, but yeah, like a text came in from her. Turned out get her walls. Oh, I forgot that she'd wanted me to do that before she went into the hospital. Whoops. No, I haven't done that. Yeah, Saturday I got a message and I opened it, it's like, well, that's a Amazon warehouse. It's the location of Amazon warehouse. And I was confused. Apparently she's got a package she needs me to return. She's got an Amazon package that needs to go back, so I'll need to go to Staples or Independence or something. DSW will help me out. No. I think my mom has one. And she did mention that she's got a physiotherapist. To touch an Amazon package. Hardly the first Amazon package I've touched. It would take me on outings. Why would I want that though, strawberries? Why would I want to go on outings? I want to go on innings. By which I mean stay in my room forever. And some of the packages a couple of the packages that I got from viewers were via Amazon. I think my pony sheets might have come from Amazon. Not yours, indeed. And I appreciate that, Uncle Buck. This baby and these babies, they all came right from, well, yeah. This came from the manufacturer, and these came from Barnes and Noble, right? Which, in fairness, is maybe not entirely ethical itself, but damn sight better than Amazon. Hey, come fondue. Strawberries is my mom's PSW. Not sure my mom would survive. None of us live with peace and love. Yeah, my mom is a little bit my mom is not generally a high energy person. With all due respect to strawberries, I think she would be a bit much for my mom. Runs in the family. Kinda. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Lori. World needs more time. What's that? What is Luke? Oh, Luke Nico. Luke Nico. Greek sausage. Loukaniko. Yeah, I think it's Loukaniko, I believe. It's Greek sausage. And also, not speaking Greek, I might be mispronouncing it. Like church basement spaghetti for her. Yeah. YouTube does YouTube not like the word ragged or basement? YouTube censorship filter is weird. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, add the Greek sausage. The basement in a church. Someone on YouTube's moderation team has really bad memories of the last time he was in a church basement. Father Bad Touch. Anyway. Inappropriate joke. I know, I know. We all were. Everyone was, I think. Anywho. Oliver Tree passed away. I did see that. I didn't know who he was. Like, I'm not sure. I don't. I'd never heard of Oliver Tree, but I did see a couple people on Blue Sky talking about his death. Where the tears will never stop. Get beside yourself. Were you a fan of him too, Killface? Who is it? Musician. I think particularly like a really weird one. Brie cheese? No. Not a fan of brie. Yeah, I think he was, as I recall, he was a musician, and as I recall, he was a particularly eccentric one. Because I did see someone mention that a helicopter crashing into an electric car lot was a very Oliver Tree way of going out. Was he 13? Am I seen something? Might have been. I don't know how old he was. Let me see if I can find the comment. Nothing parachutes and pilot died in the crash. One person said, "Did Oliver Tree really just die in a helicopter crash, or is he fucking with us? Because this is exactly how he would fuck with us." Uh, just went to get papers at gas station. Asked for 2 packs of Jeff Five's like you only have 1.5. It's like down these orange zigzags. It's like, oh, those. They say 1 1/4. I mean, to be fair, it's one of those things that, like, you maybe don't think about. Like, people don't always think things through. Some people are really bad at math, okay? Some people are really bad at math. Like, some people don't realize that 1/4 and 0.2 and 0.25 are the same. Some people don't know that. Anyway, here's the comment. As fucked as it is, a helicopter collision in Brazil that landed on top of an electric car dealership is probably one of the most Oliver Tree ways to go out. Call them 1.25s. and you may not be back later. All right, fair enough. Anyway, I see that I also saw that Anubis showed up to Egypt's football game today. Egypt was playing or soccer. Egypt was playing today in FIFA tournament, and Anubis was in the audience. God of the dead, guardian of the afterlife. He took the day off to watch some soccer. Everything everywhere is decorated in FIFA. With the peace deal with Iran. I mean, it seems like a pretty good deal for Iran. Yeah, again, $300 million to repair the damage that the bombings did. Wasn't there also something about Iran getting a service fee for ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz? Don't trust Trump to follow through. There's that too. Yeah. Straight up moves won't have tolls, it'll have fees. Netanyahu's looking at this. Oh yeah, Netanyahu's not gonna back off because Netanyahu's a fucking asshole. Netanyahu's a war criminal who deserves to be tried at the fucking Hague. He's picking fights with everybody in the region in order to project an image of strength so that he won't get kicked out of office and charged with corruption. Because that was his fate. That was what was going to happen prior to the October 7th attack. That was what was going to happen to him. He was close to, being voted out of office and being charged with corruption for his time as president. Hamas saved his presidency. Hey, springtime. Libya protesting about Jared Kushner. Yeah, it says something about Netanyahu that even Donald Trump has apparently called him an asshole behind closed doors. Like, Toronto Air Show. I have never been to the Toronto Air Show. That does seem like it'd be fun to do. Like, that does seem like it'd probably be a pretty fun thing. Yeah, I mean, Trump is one of those guys who idolizes performative strength, performative masculinity. And even he thinks Netanyahu's a fucking asshole. Sure, I'm gonna say the same about both of them. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, What language do you want to know if you had the choice? I mean, realistically, knowing French would get me would make it so much easier to get a job. Like, knowing French would be immensely beneficial to me. Living here in Canada, living here in Eastern Ontario, like, that's the thing. Living in Eastern Ontario, knowing French would be immensely useful. Not even necessarily as like I'd love to know French, but like, holy shit, would knowing French ever benefit me in job searching? Uniforms and schools, good idea. Not something I support. I like none of the schools I went to ever had uniforms. You know, like my elementary school didn't have uniforms, my high school didn't have uniforms. Unless they're Catholic. Saves so much time. Sure, it looks like it's been ironed by a jackhammer. Yeah, the neck is pretty deep, so I just got to pull up. Kids are all equally the same. I don't really look at that as a positive though. Like, as far as like saves time, well, how much time does it really save considering you need to like especially if it's one of those uniforms that has like a tie, you have to do the tie every fucking day. Even without a tie, you know, you've still gotta make sure everything's on properly. You gotta make sure that it's does it though? Because from what I understand, most schools that have uniforms, you gotta pay for that uniform. And then once you're home, you know, and then once you're home, you're gonna want to change into your regular clothes. So you're going to be, you know, you're still gonna be wearing like you're still gonna have to buy regular day clothes, night clothes, whatever. You're still gonna have to buy regular clothes, but then you also have to pay for the uniform. Older daughter had to wear them in elementary school, polo and khakis. As far as like school uniforms on from Monday to Friday, 8 to 3. Yay. 7 hours a day, 5 days a week of looking like a fucking dork. You know, 7 hours a day at 5 days a week where you look like a goddamn dork. So itchy. That's what I've heard as well. Oh, right, yeah, 9 o'clock, yeah. Sorry, Uncle Buck. As far as like, won't be judged by your clothing. Well, like, the solution to that problem is just like raise kids better. They'll still find other reasons to like. They'll still find other asshole kids will always find a reason to be assholes. You know, if they want to bully, they'll find excuses to bully people. Wait, bad skin. Your haircut. If you've got like if you wear, if you're good at makeup, like if you're, if you have makeup or not. If you like to read. If you're bad at sports. Bully's gonna bully. Wish Shell was here. Mm-hmm. I was lucky. I never had to deal with bullies in any of my schools. Both elementary and high. Hey, 651. Both elementary and high. Everyone in my class is like, weirdly nice. You're Canadian. True. But I do feel like it's given me a distorted view of what school is like for other people. Like every story that's like set in a school, bullying is like a major element of it. Or I should say, like every Western based story that's set in the school. Because like come to think of it, Sailor Moon was set in a school and there wasn't really any bullying in their school. So Japan might be a little different about it as well. Degrassi, yeah. Work bullies suck too. Yep. Bullies in every culture. Yeah, telling firsthand. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there are Japanese, like there's I've read, like I've seen anime that you know that does deal with high school bullies as well. Might just be because Sailor Moon was sort of meant to be kind of wholesome, and the high school elements weren't a major element to the show anyway. Even animals bully one another. Yep. Madison is where she's at because of some work crap that happened. Hamburger Eyes! It's been a minute. Cardinals seem to bully other birds. Dolphins can be assholes. Dolphins will like. Dolphins will literally beat other creatures to death. Always laugh when you're sleeping. Well, then sleep less. And hump. Yeah. What a big bong. Bing bong. Yeah, I don't actually know what it was. It was my computer, but I don't actually know what the alert was for. Had to get onto bully. I don't actually remember. Oh right, because we were talking about school uniforms. We ordered from Philos, a Mediterranean place, Greek place. We ordered from a local Greek restaurant called Philos. I had Greek sausage. Yeah, because like one of the like justifications used for school uniforms is reduce bullying because it means like kids can't be bullied over what they wear. And I was like, yeah, so they'll find another reason to bully. Barbecue ribs and mash. Nice, nice. I'm really getting past your days. Well, you should eat. You should eat, and you should watch my reactions to my Melody and Karomi. Mediterranean cuisine is great. Yep. Yeah, they got some good food. Because I noticed you haven't commented on my Melody and Karomi videos. You're the one who told me to watch that show. been really sad. Oh. Yeah, I get that. Maybe soft, adorable live action cuteness is what you need to cheer you up. Because it is a very cute show, and I do really like the TV show. Actually, it's a TV show. I do really like the stop motion. And just like I like how soft everything is. And Kuromi is a baddie. That's a terrible thing to say. And being where she's at, Madison being where she's at. Yeah, that's actually kind of feeling like Ophelia's mom. Hey, Brooke. Yeah, I can see how that. I can see how both your kids being in the hospital would be pretty stressful. I can definitely understand that. Does actually remind me. I got a really nice email. I actually got the email 2 weeks ago, but I never checked that email account, so I only saw the email Last night, I got a really nice email from somebody saying that they've been bedridden for a while, and it sucks, but they like to sometimes put my videos on to help ease the boredom. So I thought that was very sweet. Waiting till I can tell you can tell me and Shell. Shelly does deserve to know. Though it does seem like she's been a bit on the busy side lately. She hasn't been as much a regular as normal, past week or so. I'm assuming she's been busy. Don't think so. Possible they have been in chat on occasion. If they have, then not often. She did actually say she is never able to catch my live streams. So don't think that she's ever so she's probably never been in chat. Missed the luxury days. Don't we all? But palatial. No. I think it's just the villa. But I think those days are probably over and done with. Don't think we'll be heading back there. In this box mountain. The blue Dutch oven. The blue pot. I threw that thing out. Get a little legs and come back. Well, we're not there anymore, so And what else? There were the melting carrots. Like the liquefied carrots. You miss those days? Indeed. But oh well. You not being able to find the salt anywhere. I don't remember that. Hey, Hack. You know what happened to it? What did happen to it? Because I have no recollection of this. Look at the buttholes. Of course she did. That guy ruined everything! That's my cooking most? Yeah. He was the worst. He was pretty awful. does Hank sound like he's from the Italian side of Canada? I mean, he very well may be Italian Canadian. I think he's mostly just supposed to sound like kind of a dumbass. Actually, Ukrainian and Italian descent. Italian part of Saskatchewan. The actor is actually from BC. Fred Iwanovic, the actor. He's of Ukrainian and Italian descent. His first job was a paper route, but he was fired for disposing of the newspapers in dumpsters as a time saver, which is such a Hank thing to do. Like, that is such a Hank thing to do. Also, at college, Iwaniuk enrolled in English, women's studies, and theater courses, which were the only courses available, subsequently failing all three. Again, weirdly Hank. Especially like English and women's studies. Theater, I mean, I guess I can kind of see Hank doing it, but women's English and women's studies. He's a good acting gigs. Yeah. But yeah, like, I can absolutely see Hank going to college, ending up in the only course available, which would be like English, women's studies, and something else. Somehow just feels authentic. His television debut was actually on The New Addams Family in 1998. So his acting debut, him failing women's studies is hilarious. Yeah. His television debut was actually Spinning Gnome, a spinning gnome on The New Addams Family. New emote yet? No, no new emote yet. But somehow, like, it just, I can absolutely see, like, I can absolutely see Hank trying to prove that he knows about women, being like, hey, I took a women's study. Hey, I studied women's or I took a women's studies course in college. And Brent being like, you failed it. Like, I can absolutely see that happening. Gonna look for clues in the series. Is Vantage Point as the only guy in class? I mean, probably wouldn't be the only guy in class. There'd probably be like a couple of guys who signed up hoping to hit women or to pick up women. Not hit women, to pick up women. He did that. Did we surrounded by women? Apparently, it's the like one of like apparently like signed up for the only classes available. But yeah, there is that. There are definitely guys who take women's studies in the hopes that they can use it to pick up chicks, and it's like, dude, pretty sure they'll be able to see through you. It shouldn't. They should. It shouldn't have. And with Hank taking it, I could also see like, you know, someone asking if he only took that course in order to hit on women. And be like, but no, of course not. I wouldn't do that. With Brent then noting it was the only thing available. So I typed some out individually after that. Yeah, YouTube's censorship is weird. I do work tomorrow until 11. Tomorrow, my 6 to 11 or my 5 to 11? Will I need to check again before tomorrow? Yeah, sure, go ahead, Hack. Tomorrow's my 5 to 11. So Friday's my 6 to 11. two of your close family members lie to you? Well, that's pretty shitty. Best act that they I lied. I say I mean depends on that's about different things. It depends on the nature of the lies. I wouldn't jump to like you fucking liars like that a bit much, but you know, whether to confront them depends on what the lies were. At least you don't do that sort of thing. I mean, as far as you know, they don't. Yeah, I mean, you can always just be like, hey, so, I know you didn't tell me the truth about this thing. What up with that? Don't trust either of them anymore, period. Which definitely makes sense. Don't forget to lie. I mean, sometimes lying just seems like the least bad option. Don't lie about something. Well, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it just. Even with something small, sometimes like, it's just like, you know what? This is actually just easier. Christmas game. Look at that. And sometimes, little white lie. Like, little white lie is a thing for a reason. I did get carrot cake. All right. Gonna get going. Gotta record some stuff for Patreon. And then record some more Cyberpunk. I've finished all the base game endings in Cyberpunk. All the base game content. Completely finished all the base game content, all the endings. Just need to go through the second path of Phantom Liberty DLC. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have a full year recorded. I'm pretty sure I have recorded literally a full year ahead. I'm lucky I might be able to finish recording all my Cyberpunk content this week. Hoping that I can completely finish off my Cyberpunk content this week. Still gotta upload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still got 8 episodes that I need to upload. Luckily, I have time. Taste test the veggies for a video? No. No. Actually, what are this week's Cyberpunk videos? Just a little bit of time? Yep. Gigs. So yeah, I think this week I think my 2 videos this week are just for downtown gigs. Centertown. Next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the Friday after, June 26th. That's going to be the next big one. So the June 26th video, that is going to be the next. That's when I get back to the story. That's the next big Cyberpunk video. Episode 34. 35 as well, actually. Episode 38 is the Edgerunners Easter eggs. And episode 40 is one of the really, really fucked up ones. I like stealth, but I do like a good gun to blazing. Hey, Tony. Oh, Boop. Hi, Boop. Video I recorded last night is one of the endings. One of like there's different ways to go about the different paths you can go for the ending. The one I did last night was my guns ablazing route. It was really fun. It's like it's maybe the most fun mission, like the most fun route. Yeah, most of the routes I did still end up going primarily stealth. This one was just like, nope, fuck everything. Shoot anything that I see. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to finish Cyberpunk this week. And then with that done, maybe I'll try to do some reading instead. Maybe you have like when that's done, I'll have time. Maybe I'll try to do reading instead. So anyway, thanks for watching and good night.